So we're going to start with some lovely redox review in this question. So lots of information for us to write our equation is given to us in all of these words. So we see that the resulting solution was titrated with a standard solution of potassium permanganate. And in that procedure, in the acidic procedure, so I'm going to have some H pluses, the manganate, MnO4 with a -1 charge. And you could put the potassium in there if you wanted to, but generally we ignore it in the redox part of the equation because its charge isn't going to change. It's just going to float around the solution as a K+. So the manganate is going to react with our iron 2+ ions. And we're going to form manganese +2 and iron +3. You're probably already thinking, wait, what about those hydrogens? Yeah, what about them? Let's save that for the end. First, let's look at the redox part of our equation. So I need to look at my changing charges. So oxygen is pretty much always a -2. Not always, but almost always. So -2 times 4 is going to give me a -8. The entirety of this polyatomic ion, well, not polyatomic ion, this ion, is -1. So if this part is -8, and I need the whole thing to be a -1, this is going to have to be a +7. +7 minus 8 is that -1. I also have a hint up here. It totally tells us that manganese is a 7 in that Roman numeral. So I can look at my change in charges. This manganese goes from +7 to +2. How did it go from +7 down to +2? Well, it gained 5 electrons. It gained 5 electrons. +7 minus 5, because electrons are negatively charged, it's going to take us to that charge of +2. Where did all those electrons come from? Well, they had to come from the iron. The iron went from a +2 to a +3. This iron lost 1 electron, but manganese needs 5. But iron only lost 1, but manganese needs 5. And so I'm actually going to throw in 5 irons so that we can balance out those charges. For manganese to go from +7 to +2, he needs 5 electrons. Each iron is only giving up 1 electron, so I need 5 total irons to each give 1 electron to manganese, so the manganese can go from a +7 to a +2. Good. So now we've got the redox part. What about my hydrogens and also this oxygen? What should I do with hydrogens and oxygens? Well, we're going to make water. How many waters are we going to make? I have 4 oxygens here. I have only 1 oxygen here, so I'm going to make this a 4. 4 times 2 is 8 hydrogens. 4 times 2 is 8 hydrogens, so I need 8 hydrogens over here. Let's check our charges just to make sure that everything is still doing what it's supposed to do. 8 hydrogens that each have a +1 charge, that's a +8. Manganese here is a +7. My 4 oxygens are a -8. My 5 ions that are each a +2, 5 times +2, that's +10. Over here, I have a +2. 5 times +3, that's +15. I've got 4 times 2. 4 times 2 is 8 hydrogens that are each a +1. That's a +8. I have 4 times oxygen. Oxygen's a -2. 4 times -2 is -8. 8 plus 7 is 15. 15 minus 8 is 7. 7 plus 10 is 17. Over here, +2 plus 15 is 17. Plus 8 is 25, minus 8 is, oh hey, look at that, 17.